So polish your mirror for perfect clarity, right? And then you'll be able to deliver yourself, your best and highest self to the world. There's some things you need to work on to see more clearly, right? There might be some smudges on that mirror that you're not seeing clearly. So you need to work on that and clear those things up before you move forward. You've been working really hard, but there's just a little bit more work that needs to be done. Hello. So earlier this week, we had a reading where I want to say there was 6 oracle cards and 4 of them were about grounding, right? So I want to set the intention to ask about this grounding. After that reading, I got some more guidance from spirit about that very same thing, right? Taking our time grounding. So let's get some guidance. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective about this grounding? What is it that we need to know about this grounding, please? Or about this week and all this energy? What specific guidance do you have for the collective? Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Number 21, which is a 3, which is the Empress. So that is kind of bringing me to the Venus retrograde that's conjuncting Neptune, right? And that's in Pisces. And that can blur the reality between, or blur the lines between reality and fantasy. So we might not be seeing things clearly, right? So there might be some smudges or some haze on that mirror that is reflecting against us, and we need to clean that off so that we can see it clearly, more clearly. Then we have divine dragon, right? Remember, the dragons choose us. We don't choose them. So the dragon spirit is about taking action, but being discerning, using all of our knowledge and experience to move forward. And then we have deliver your greatest gift to the world, a number 10, which is an ending. So this is definitely a time for transformation. You know, and I know that I've been talking about transformation. Um, that's what a lot of these readings are about, is we're preparing ourselves, right? That Pluto in um, Capricorn was about preparing ourselves, right? We were getting our affairs in order. We were learning things. We were taking those lessons learned, and now Pluto in Aquarius is about that transformation, right? About this new um, era that we're going into, which is about the collective, right? It's about going from the 3D to the 5D. It's about love and empathy and compassion, right? We're not concentrating on ourselves anymore. It's how we as an individual are affecting the collective as a whole. And I don't know if you heard Spirit's talking right now, but Spark is also talking. Okay, let's get some clarification on polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this? Please give us some more guidance on this. Spark is always here for my readings. I don't know if you hear her in my other readings. She's deaf. She's a ghost kitty. She's a white cat. But I want to say she's kind of albino, and she's deaf. So she's very intuitive, right? So we have the World and the Queen of Swords. So we have a new chapter that's closing and going to be beginning. So after the World is the Fool, right? This new journey. But we have to use the Queen of Swords. Hi, Spark. We have to use the Queen of Swords. She can cut through the crap, right? She knows what's truth and what's not. And so um, she's still doing that work. And I think that's what we're doing right now. It like the other reading I had this week, the grounding reading. It's like a frustration feeling, but it's not a bad frustration. It's just that we're just ready, right? We're ready to move forward, but we have to be discerning, right? We have to be careful. We have to be whoa. We have to be, um, as I was talking about the frustration. Spirit turns the 9 of Wands, right? The wounded warrior. We've been working super, super hard on this. I know I've been putting in the work, and I'm sure you've all been putting in the work. And if you've been listening to my channel, you've seen where Spirit is acknowledging that we have been putting in the work, but we just have to put in a little more work. Okay, the Divine Dragon, Spirit. Okay, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. Spirit's like, take them. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's a lot of pentacles. It's a lot of work, right? So we have the Three and the Four of Pentacles. That's about being commissioned to do something. You have a mission, right? But you also have to take pause. You have to align your head and your heart so that you make those right choices. And the Knight of Pentacles is about slow and steady winning the race, and the Queen of Pentacles is about using that discernment, right? Take that knowledge and wisdom. She has all the resources, right? She gathers all her resources. She makes sure she has everything she needs before she moves forward. Excuse me. And she's with all these pentacles, it's about your foundation and your stability. You need to work on that. You need to make sure that that is secure um, before you move forward. So that's what Spirit just said. That's what the pause is about, is ensuring that things, excuse me, ensuring that things are in order before we move forward. I don't know why there was a frog in my throat. I wonder if that has any meaning to anybody. I just heard keep your mouth shut. Maybe that was just for me. Okay. Deliver your greatest gift to the world. We have the Ace of Cups. Fill your own cup of love, right? Make sure your cup of love is full. Make sure that all the love that you need and want is available, right? Ace of Wands, the boom boom stick, right? Taking action. So what this is telling me is that we've gone through these battles, right? We need to polish that mirror. So polish your mirror for perfect clarity, right? And then you'll be able to deliver yourself, your best and highest self to the world. There's some things you need to work on to see more clearly, right? There might be some smudges on that mirror that you're not seeing clearly. So you need to work on that and clear those things up before you move forward. You've been working really hard, but there's just a little bit more work that needs to be done. This chapter is closing, right? But you are continuing to do all the work so that you can move forward. I know I feel the frustration too, but the frustration is about pause. It's about ensuring that we're filling our cup of love before we take that action, right? We want to take the right action. We want to make sure that we're doing things that is going to lead us in the right direction. We want to establish that stability, right? We want to make sure we have all the resources so that we can um, move forward more clearly. Slow and steady wins the race, right? It's not a rush. I know I'm feeling it too. Like I'm just ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Right. But we just have to take our time. Like that big reading. I call it a big reading that we had earlier this week about the grounding. This was what this was about grounding. What guidance did Spirit have for us about grounding? And it's telling us that we've done the work. Spirit is acknowledging that we've done the work. We're gathering our resources so that we can take those things forward. And then we're going to fill our cup of love before we take action. And we want to make sure we polish that mirror for perfect clarity so that we can see things more clear, so that we can move forward in a more self-confident and um, whole, authentic, and aligned version of ourselves. Okay? Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And if you are returning to my channel, thank you so very much. And if you would like a personal reading, I will be offering personal readings come April 1st. There will be a link in the description box below. I am part of the Soulful Revolution Certified Tarot Readers, and I will be offering 3 or 4 different types of readings. There's a pre-recorded reading, 15-minute pre-recorded. I have a 15-minute Zoom, 30-minute Zoom, and a 50-minute Zoom. And those will be in the link below beginning April 1st. I'm also going to be offering a membership. And with that membership, we're going to talk about, try to get a little more into the basics of astrology with the initial membership. And then that will teach you about your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And then you'll be having access to the monthly zodiac readings. And then the level 2 membership is going to be all that. Plus, there's going to be a series that I'm starting I'm calling it the Spirit Dragon Academy. It's about, the title of this series is Turn Challenge into Opportunity. So we're going to be talking about all the energies that are going on, how we can turn all of our challenges into opportunity. I'm becoming certified in mindfulness, empowerment, and self-awareness life coaching. So I'm hoping to bring that all to you. That's how I'm sharing myself with you. I hope you become a member, and I hope you request some personal readings from me. And don't forget to share this video with anybody you think might need to hear this message about this grounding, okay? And until next time, have a good day.